If I were to reimagine the city for the 21st century, it would be an open city, a reflexive city, and a flexible city. We know that cities make some things invisible as well as other things visible. What that means is that the cities that work draw on both the hidden and the revealed. They actually draw on the connections between people. They draw on the links that are global, but also the links that are local.
If I imagined the city, a city that I would really say, yes, this is a city, though I think cities are enormously variable, and that's part of their reality in a way. I would say a city that has very diverse neighborhoods, very diverse neighborhood sub-economies and cultures, that has a center that is the center of everybody, that people know we're welcome, that has the street, that indeterminate space, as a very active space, not just the piazza with its ritualized practices, which inevitably excludes newcomers and excludes those who don't belong, but the street, like the streets of Mumbai are an example. That it would also be a city, and this is critical, where the knowledge that resides in many different actors and spaces in the city, including a homeless person, that knowledge is articulated to some sort of reservoir or an urban knowledge capital, that the knowledge of the homeless person also matters.
So the future city, whenever I talk to people, whether it's in the emerging markets or in developed markets, anytime you talk about technology, they immediately have this notion it's about beautiful buildings and difficult and more expensive buildings. And I always tell people it's not. The future city will look approximately similar to where it is today. A lot of the areas where the services will change will be behind the scenes. It'll be a new operation center. It'll be a new way of managing cities, just as new ways of building cities. So I don't think the city of the future is going to look that much different.
A minha cidade dos sonhos seria uma cidade que cresce constantemente, assim como as nossas cidades hoje. Isso não é um problema. Mas ela cresceria da maneira certa, ela cresceria de uma forma sustentável, de uma forma harmônica. Seria uma cidade em que a convivência acontece, a troca acontece naturalmente a todo momento. Seria uma cidade em que as empresas estimulam os seus funcionários a se deslocarem da casa para o trabalho quando necessário e de uma forma mais sustentável, de uma forma mais equilibrada. Seria uma cidade em que todos naturalmente se sentem um pouco donos daquele local, como realmente somos em qualquer cidade que vivemos hoje. E com isso nós ajudamos a administrar essa cidade, nós não reclamamos de um problema que seria responsabilidade do outro. O problema é a nossa responsabilidade também.
My dream city has, I think, 3 basic features. It's creative and dynamic. It's the buzzing city, and Sao Paulo is a great example. Here you just stand on any street corner and you feel the energy of the city, and you feel this creativity. That's, for me, really central to my dream city. My dream city is inclusive. That is extremely important. You can't have a great city for the few. It has to be for as many people as possible. So my dream city is clearly an open city, a welcoming city, a city without walls or barriers. The third aspect of my dream city is it's respectful. It's respectful of its environment. It's respectful of its peoples. It's respectful of the companies, the organizations, the chefs, the restaurateurs, the taxi driver, just a city where people respect one another.
I don't want a grand city. What I want is a city that respects me. I want a city that is able to accommodate my needs, but also allow me to fulfill my dreams. I want some things that are simple. I want to be able to walk in a clean street. I want to be able to walk in a clean environment and a place that has good healthcare and education for my children. It's actually not very hard.
É uma cidade com mais tempo livre, com mais tempo para a criação, para a inovação, para o encontro, para a produção da cultura, para a produção da ciência, para a produção de bens e serviços. Essa equação que precisa ser resolvida pelas grandes metrópoles, que é liberar a energia criativa para que as pessoas possam viver melhor.
So the city I want to live in, I have three priorities. First, I want to be secure. Secondly, I want to have interesting work. Third, it should be a fantastic place for my children to grow, to be educated, to have access. Next to that, if I have those basics, I also want to have some culture. I want to be able to visit places, opera, music, recreate, sport. So it's the basics. On top of that, I want to have all the things that make life so interesting.
Minha cidade imaginária. Cidade imaginária seria São Paulo. E em vez de a gente ter esses jardins incríveis, talvez a gente tivesse hortas ou árvores que não produzem nada, que vieram de não sei de onde, produzindo frutas para a gente. Acho que essa relação de poder pegar da natureza e levar à boca é atávica ao ser humano, ou é anterior